So it's Tourette's Syndrome Awareness Month again. And so this is the first tics are like how I knew that there's something wrong with me and how I got to the idea that I had, or maybe got to leading to the conclusion that I had Tourette's. Like I started exhibiting tics. Like I just didn't realize they were tics, and I don't think anyone realized that they were tics. Like when I was a kid, because it's just like my fidgetiness, my making faces sometimes, the my rapid speech. Because like I definitely, um, like have been told since I was sick, like as young as six, like that, or maybe even earlier than that. But that's as long as that I need to slow down, like when I speak, because nobody can understand me. That this is how fast I talk when I talk my regular speed. Because if this is this to me, this does not sound like I'm talking fast. It sounds like I'm talking like the same speed as everyone else is talking. But to me, so when I have to slow down to what is normal or what people can understand, is I feel like I'm speaking like 2 words a minute, and it took years of practice to be able to concentrate hard enough to do this, and it's still very difficult. But yeah, when I get really excited, I can't control how fast I speak, and I speak like so fast that I don't even understand what I hear coming out of my mouth. And I've been told it sounds like a teapot, so that's it. Yeah, so those are my tics I was experiencing as a child, ones I have like pretty much every day still. And nobody, I never thought there was any cause to it. Just thought maybe this is how it was. Thought people just didn't know how to listen fast enough. So I always tell people to listen faster when they tell me to speak slower. But then no one, but it wasn't until like when I was even when I first started getting my like attacks or they're kind of more localized just to one limit at a time, and they'd be like 15, 30 minutes or something. Like, and I just assumed there's muscle spasms because when in summer break between grade 4 and 5 in those 2 months, I grew a foot and a half. So it only made sense that I was having muscle spasms frequently and just because like your body can't just grow that much without like stressing everything out. So yeah, but then when I around the time for after about a year of that, they kind of got more. It'd be like 2 limbs at a time, but then still only like half an hour ish or so. And so like as a kid, but like I stopped growing. It's pretty much like by the time I was 12, I was like already done growing. So like I was thinking, I was like, oh, should I still be having muscle spasms for my growth? But I had like over a year ago. Then when I was 12, that's when they got to the point where it was like full body, constant violent twitching, and they would go on for like up to 2 weeks. Like I had to be hospitalized 3 times because they lasted 2 weeks. I had no idea what was going on with me. I was freaked out because I've never seen anything like that in anybody else. I knew that it wasn't epilepsy because I was having seizures. Well, I did end up having one seizure, and then everyone in my class was like, "We told you it was epilepsy," even though it's only the one seizure the one time, and it turned out it's because I'm photosensitive but non-epileptic. So yeah, um, yeah, it was probably like a few months into like my attacks being like getting bad and being like full body and lasting like long times and like being frequent and stuff, that and just being scared and not knowing anything what's going on with me, and like already like about a month into haloperidol and just being messed right up because it had just crazy reverse effects on me because I do not need the most powerful to be on the most powerful antipsychotic available, and especially not taking enough the amount in a day more than an adult should take in a week. I was on a crazy high dosage, like it was not right, and especially when I didn't, and it was giving me just reverse effects like from it, because like I didn't need it, so there was no reason for it, so it started causing like I was hearing things, I was hallucinating, I was trying to scrub my skin off with steel wool pot scrubbers, like I had to be monitored at all times because I was trying to like do weird shit to like, because I could hear people, I could hear voices talking about me, narrating everything I was doing all the time, and like I could see germs forming and attacking my skin. I thought there was a mouse underneath my skin. Like it was messed up. It was very messed up, and my doctor just kept doubling my dosage every month. After 4 months, that my mom finally, and my tics and my attacks getting worse and worse and worse. My regular, like yeah, like my regular, I've had like since I was a kid, like I've had my regular, my everyday mild tics, like my fidgeting, my rapid speech, I make faces I don't realize I'm making, I rapidly blink, and I've been told I look like I'm glitching out. I didn't start squeaking until like I was an adult. Then I did click before I got my tongue pierced, and now like my tongue still like just thrashes around my mouth. It just doesn't can't suction the roof of my mouth. So I'm like, it's unless I really try. So like, I used to do that between words. It's but yeah, so those, most of that had been going on since I was a kid, and just didn't know why. Just thought it was just me. Just there's no reason. There's how I am. I guess that's technically true, but it's because Tourette's. But yeah, so after when I was about 3 months, or about 2.5, 3 months before I was diagnosed, I was getting ready for school in the morning and watching more Povich, and this was one of the most exciting like moments of my childhood. It was a Tourette's episode. I saw other kids twitching like me, and there's a actual this might be actually what is going on with me. Like, and there's like we might know. So I was like, Mom, I'm like, what is Tourette syndrome? And she's like, are you making things up? I was like, no, there's kids on Maury like twitching like me. And she came, and then next we saw my doctor. We were like, could it be Tourette's? Like, or could it be Tourette syndrome? Because like we came on Maury, and there's kids that were like twitching like her that can't have any control. And my family doctor that said that, oh, that's swearing. And she's like, no, I've already sent out a referral to the neurologist, and like she said to put her on the haloperidol and keep her on that. And I was like, are you sure she should be on it? 'Cause she's like getting like really concerning. And like the doctor was like, no, we just need to. She's just not on the right dose. We just need to double it. She doubled my dose every month. She doubled my dosage until like I was like, and it got to the point that my mom was like, had to go to her office and be like, call the neurologist and make an appointment now. I'm not leaving until you do. Like, she's gonna end up killing herself, which is probably true. Yeah, it passed me out bad. And so 2 weeks later, we're down here in Winnipeg. I was immediately taken off the haloperidol, thankfully, and I was diagnosed with Tourette's. And so was my dad. And that's what my neurologist was explaining Tourette's to us. Yeah, my dad definitely had it. It made so much sense why he did and why he was the way he was. Because yeah, my dad was interesting. Like we just thought he was just a weird guy, but he was. But like, he also very obviously had Tourette's. Like he would like when he called anyone's name, he would. Actually, I'll make a video of my dad differently because it's gonna take a while to probably describe all of his quirks and like weirdness that we didn't realize was Tourette's until like I was diagnosed. Yeah, so that's when I was diagnosed. I was 12 years old. My Tourette's it definitely did get better when I was it slowed right down like when I was a teenager to my like about 22. Like I went almost 3 years without even having one attack, and then like I'd maybe have like one at most a year, and then since my mid 20s, because when I was 22, that's when my squeaks have developed out of nowhere, and just stressed me right out. I was like worried I was gonna like developing like coprolalia, like since I just randomly just developed a new vocal tic that I still have. It's my main one now, and since my mid 20s, my Tourette's has just been getting worse. I'm almost 40 now. Like I'm gonna be 40 in like 2 months, and my attacks last for 2 to 4 days. They don't last 2 weeks anymore, but like they're still like they're harder for me. I'm getting older, so they're harder to recover from, and my tics are more frequent and stuff like that. So that sucks. It's not fun. Like, yeah. So that's what led up how my first tics, what led up to me finding out what Tourette's was and finding out that that's what I have. Anyone has any questions, ask them, and I will answer them. Thanks.